You won't believe what's unfolding with Bubba Wallace's shocking meltdown at Martinsville. There's one driver whose mentality he must channel immediately: Dale Earnhardt Sr. The advice is blunt, the warnings are real, and the lessons could completely change how you see Wallace's career. Stick around, because this isn't just about a crash, it's about the secrets that make a champion truly unstoppable. And we're diving deep into what makes Earnhardt Sr. one of the greatest minds in racing history. But before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for NASCAR Nation news. We bring you the biggest stories, breaking news, and all the drama from NASCAR day by day. We are aiming to reach 1,000 subscribers, and we upload videos every day, so your support really helps us grow. Don't miss out on exclusive insights and expert analysis that you won't find anywhere else. Now, let's break it down. Bubba Wallace had a rough outing at Martinsville. And yes, the crash made headlines. But here's the thing, the focus isn't just on the incident itself, it's about a deeper issue: the mindset. Bubba's reaction shows a lack of what many call the Earnhardt mentality. Dale Earnhardt Sr. was the embodiment of precision, patience, and calculated aggression. He wasn't reckless, but he knew exactly when to push and when to hold back. This mentality is exactly what Bubba needs to adopt. It's not about avoiding mistakes entirely, it's about controlling your response to high-pressure moments, something Earnhardt mastered like no other. Consider this: Dale Sr. never let emotion dictate his decisions. Even when things got chaotic, he kept a laser focus on winning races, understanding that every move matters. Bubba's meltdown, on the other hand, was a textbook example of letting frustration take over. Losing composure can cost not just points, but reputation and future opportunities. Earnhardt's approach to racing was holistic. He meticulously studied tracks, weather conditions, and competitors' tendencies. This level of preparation allowed him to anticipate situations and react strategically rather than emotionally. If Bubba incorporates even a fraction of this preparation into his routine, it could drastically change how he performs under pressure. It's not that Bubba doesn't have talent, he does. But talent alone doesn't carry you through the pressure cooker of NASCAR's top-tier races. Dale Sr.'s approach, even from beyond, is clear. Patience and strategic thinking are as important as speed and aggression. Bubba can study old footage, analyze Earnhardt's decision-making, and learn how to control the uncontrollable. There's also an emotional aspect here. Dale Sr. had an innate ability to read his competitors, anticipate moves, and adapt instantly. That kind of racing IQ doesn't come from textbooks. It comes from experience and discipline. By adopting this mindset, Bubba can turn stressful moments into opportunities rather than allowing them to spiral into public meltdowns. Another key point is mental preparation. Dale Sr. spent hours visualizing races, planning strategies for every possible scenario. It wasn't just about reacting, it was about anticipating, controlling the pace, and knowing when to strike. For Bubba, this could be a game changer. Instead of reacting emotionally to crashes or incidents, he can approach each race with a tactical framework, just like Earnhardt. Earnhardt also understood the importance of physical conditioning and mental stamina. Long races test both body and mind, and champions like him invest in training that keeps them sharp even in the final laps. Bubba focusing on mental and physical endurance can ensure he maintains composure during critical moments. It's not only about the track, either. Bubba's public persona and interactions with fans, media, and fellow drivers are also under the microscope. A calm, collected attitude mirrors the Earnhardt approach. It earns respect in the garage and on the track. Controlling composure off-track is just as critical as on-track skills. And let's not forget leadership. Dale Sr. led by example. Younger drivers, pit crews, and fans looked up to him not just for his skill, but for his mental fortitude. Bubba has the talent to inspire, but he needs to develop the kind of poise that commands respect and turns potential chaos into confidence. Adopting an Earnhardt-style approach isn't about mimicking him completely, it's about understanding the principles that made him a legend: focus, anticipation, emotional control, and preparation. When these principles guide every move on the track, the likelihood of a repeat meltdown drops significantly. In short, Bubba Wallace has the talent, the speed, and the skill. But to reach the next level, he needs a mindset upgrade. Channeling Dale Earnhardt Sr.'s mentality isn't just advice, it's a roadmap to sustainable success and career longevity. This is about racing smarter, reacting better, and dominating the track without losing your cool. Now, let's dive even deeper into what separates a driver like Dale Earnhardt Sr. from the rest. His legacy isn't just built on wins, it's built on how he approached racing mentally. Dale understood that every decision, no matter how small, could change the outcome of a race. He studied rivals' tendencies, memorized breaking points, and learned how to adapt instantly to unexpected changes on the track. This level of attention and foresight is what NASCAR veterans are suggesting Bubba Wallace should aim for. One of the biggest lessons here is patience under pressure. Earnhardt Sr. knew when to hold back, when to make a move, and when to trust his instincts. He didn't let frustration cloud his judgment. For Bubba, mastering this means understanding that one incident doesn't define a race or even a season. It's about controlling the narrative, keeping composure, and executing strategy flawlessly. Another area Bubba can learn from is Earnhardt's mental resilience. Long races are exhausting, both physically and mentally, yet Dale maintained focus and energy until the very last lap. Bubba adopting routines to strengthen his concentration, pre-race visualization, mindfulness exercises, and reviewing previous races could prevent emotional meltdowns and improve performance. Finally, Earnhardt Sr. understood the power of leading by example. Drivers who command respect inspire confidence in their teams and intimidate rivals without saying a word. If Bubba embraces these principles, he won't just recover from setbacks. He'll elevate his game and earn respect from peers, fans, and critics alike, transforming pressure into opportunity. So, what's next for Bubba? Studying, reflecting, and internalizing these lessons immediately is crucial. Martinsville was a wake-up call, and the clock is ticking for Bubba to make this shift before the next high-pressure moment arises. NASCAR fans everywhere will be watching to see if he can embrace the Earnhardt mindset and prove that one meltdown doesn't define his career. Remember, champions aren't just born, they're shaped by the lessons of legends who came before them. Bubba Wallace's journey could very well be transformed if he heeds this advice and focuses on racing like Dale Earnhardt Sr. did: calm, calculated, and unstoppable. So, what do you think? Can Bubba Wallace channel the Earnhardt mentality and turn things around? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and join NASCAR Nation News for all the latest updates, expert insights, and the drama you don't want to miss. Stay tuned, because the next chapter of Bubba Wallace's career could be the most interesting yet.